Hey everyone, welcome back to our weekly live update. More states have been approved to issue extra food stamps benefits in February. These states include California, Connecticut, and Minnesota. Many of these states that file their paperwork later in the month issue the extra benefits the following month. That means they sent the extra benefits for January in February, and they'll send February's extra benefits in March. I know it's complicated, but we have a full schedule for all 50 states at lowincomerelief.com/EA. I keep the schedule on the website because I can update that every day as new information comes out, so it's always accurate for you. For those who receive PEBT, we have also created a database on our website with all the approved states and payment schedules for PEBT as well. So if you're interested in PEBT information, please visit lowincomerelief.com/PEBT and you'll see the schedule there. In other nationwide news, more than 10 million households have signed up for the Affordable Connectivity Program, which provides low-income Americans with a subsidy that helps pay for broadband service. This subsidy, which replaces the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program, provides a $30 per month discount on monthly broadband bills. For more information on this, please visit lowincomerelief.com/internet. If you've been receiving Medicaid, then you need to be aware that your coverage may end when the federal health emergency ends. Rules were put into place that prevented anyone from losing coverage during the emergency, but those rules will expire when the emergency health declaration ends. The Urban Institute estimates that 15 million people could be affected. In Colorado alone, officials estimate that more than 500,000 people will have to be reviewed, and they expect 70% of those people to lose coverage because they're either not eligible or won't return the paperwork in time. Another 500,000 are at risk in Arizona. In Utah, and officials said that 90% of people are at risk because they usually don't complete the paperwork. So if you are on Medicaid, please pay attention to this. Make sure that the office has your correct mailing address and make sure that you complete that paperwork when it arrives. Also in healthcare news, the Biden administration has announced $55 million in virtual care grants for community health centers. These grants are designed to help centers that typically serve low-income people so that they can develop telehealth technology and implement that so that we can have greater access. A new study that came out in the medical journal Stroke found that low-income people are more likely to have, I want to make sure I get this phrase right, carotid artery stenosis, which is a leading cause of strokes. The study found that people who make less than $35,000 per year were 15% more likely to experience this condition. It was assumed that this is because lower income people have less access to healthy food choices and health care. So that is a very bad thing. Just wanted to make you aware of that. In local news, in California, the San Diego County Board of Supervisors has approved a pilot program that will help low-income seniors stay in their homes. This program can provide rent subsidies of around $300 to assist low-income seniors, as well as other emergency housing solutions for homeless people in the area. This comes as the county recently discovered that 1 in 4 homeless people in San Diego is over the age of 55, and almost half of them have never been homeless before. In Connecticut, SilverSource has received a grant to help older adults stay in their homes. These funds can be used for rental assistance, utility assistance, other housing-related expenses. For details, contact SilverSource in Stamford. In Florida, the city of Winter Garden is accepting applications for their utility bill assistance program for low-income seniors. This program provides a $35 deduction on monthly utility bills. In order to be eligible, you must be at least 65 or 62 and getting Social Security. You must have lived in the city for 5 years and meet income limits. To apply, you will need to bring proof of your income for your entire household and copies of your ID to the Winter Garden City Hall reception desk. In Indiana, taxpayers will receive $125 in additional tax refunds because the state experienced higher than expected revenue numbers during the last fiscal year. By law, Indiana must issue those refunds when their revenue exceeds a certain amount, so you should get those with your tax refunds. In Nevada, over $300 million has been made available for affordable housing in Reno, Las Vegas, and North Las Vegas. This will be used to build approximately 3,000 affordable units, 2,000 of which are expected to become available this year or early next year. On a personal note, I wanted to let you know I've enrolled in an exciting new course that's going to help me make better YouTube videos. As part of that, as part of my homework for the course, I'm going to be asking a lot of questions in our community tab. As always, I don't sell your information. I'm not trying to invade your privacy. I'm not trying to be creepy or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I understand who's watching my videos and what you would like to see. So please, if you see those questions pop up in your feed, please answer them so I can get a better idea of what I should be doing here on this channel. Now let's answer some of your questions. Tommy asked if the resources in our recent video on how to get free car repair assist with engine work or auto body work. The answer is that it's typically engine work because they want to make sure that the vehicle is functional and able to be licensed and registered. So it's usually only engine work that will be covered. Channel Fiend asked if money received for donating blood plasma counted as taxable income. According to Dana Atchley, a tax lawyer in New York, the answer is yes, that income must be reported on your tax returns, whether or not you get a 1099 from the plasma center. If you're donating often enough and making enough money, you may be considered self-employed, and you may be able to deduct some of the expenses associated with donating. CNN also said that this was true and cited a 1980 tax court decision to back it up. I have more information about that on our website in our article about donating plasma. I've received a lot of questions about the anti-work movement as well, so I wanted to take a moment to address those. The anti-work movement is not a policy or a program that's been implemented. It's basically just a large group of people, mostly on the website Reddit, that believe that people should organize against work and abolish work so nobody has to work at all. The group has grown exponentially since 2020, but most of the people in there seem to support work reform and not actually abolishing work. Now, just a reminder, as a policy, low-income relief as an organization does not make judgments or opinions or have a stance on any particular political or social issue that way. Me personally, as an individual, I support work reform, but not necessarily abolishing work entirely. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up because some people had some questions. As always, sorry, I got a text message right here in the middle of my video. As always, don't forget to